Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're posing the question, is there a reentry permit or something akin to that for a K-1 visa? For those who are unaware, it is possible for those who have lawful permanent residence in the United States to go ahead and obtain what's called a reentry permit. This allows the bearer of said reentry permit to leave the United States for up to 2 years without raising the presumption that that person has abandoned their residence in the United States. For a K-1 though, there's similarities and differences, I should say. For a K-1, it's a non-immigrant visa. The K-1 itself only confers 90 days of lawful status unless and until the parties to the K-1 get married and then file for adjustment of status to lawful permanent residence in the United States. In that instance, once the adjustment is pending, that person is considered in lawful status during the pendency of the adjustment over to lawful permanent residence or green card status. Question posed is, can that person leave the United States? Well, yes, they can always leave, but if they do leave without residency attaching, without being approved for lawful permanent residence, then that person will fall out of status completely. So essentially you have to start back from square one. For this reason, a lot of folks ask, well, is there something akin to a reentry permit? Strictly speaking, there isn't a reentry permit in the same way that there is for lawful permanent residents of the United States, but there is something called advance parole. It is possible to obtain what's called an advance parole travel document, which will preserve one's status, very akin to a reentry permit, I would say, but it will preserve one's status during the pendency of the processing of the lawful permanent residence and allow that person to travel outside of America and continue that case and return to America without breaking their status effectively. So in point of fact, while it's not technically speaking a reentry permit, there is a travel document that will allow someone who is utilizing a K-1 visa in the United States to travel abroad but preserve their status while they're traveling abroad and returning to the United States.